Hello, fourth graders. Miss Evans here. I just wanted to give you some information on how to change slides and work in slides and just some shortcuts for you to use. So we are going to start like we always do, right here on Google Chrome. I'm going to switch over to a student account to get into Classroom, and then go ahead and click Classroom. As a reminder, at any time when I'm doing this, if I lose you or if I'm going too fast, just press pause, catch up, and then press play again, and we'll keep moving. So I'm in the Classroom main page here, and I'm going to go ahead and get into Evans Classroom. So this is one of the first assignments that you will complete. I wanted to work through a couple of these things with you just to make sure that you know how to use it. So we are going to go to classwork, because remember, that's where we find all of our assignments. And the one that I want to work through with you today is the Get to Know Me. So I'm going to click that and then click on the Google slide. So the first thing I want to show you is that there's two different modes that you can use in Google Slides. So the mode that we're in now is our edit mode. So you'll notice I can click in here, I can erase things, I can move things around. Then if you just want to look at a presentation, you want to hit the present mode. And then you'll notice here, if I try and click something to change, it takes me to the next slide. So when I'm in this mode, when my slides cover my whole computer screen, I'm not able to change anything at all. So to get from this mode back to the edit mode, you're just going to hit escape, which is the ESC on the top left-hand corner of your keyboard. So anytime that you're working on an assignment, you're going to be working in here. Okay. So the first thing that I want to show you is how to change things around in this slide. So, hello, my name is Miss Evans. I went ahead and typed that in. Remember always to use capital letters and ending punctuation even when you're working in slides. And then you'll notice down here at the bottom, it gives you directions for each slide. So this one says, write your name in the box. Check, did that. Then write 3 words that describe you in the circles. So we'll do that next. And then here it tells you you can rearrange text boxes, change font colors and sizes as needed. Okay. So for this one, let's say not too wild about this font. So we're going to go in here. You may not have all the same fonts that I do because I have added in more fonts. That's something you're able to do if you choose, or you can pick something that's here. The important thing to remember is that we need to be able to read it. So something like this isn't necessarily as easy to read as something like this. So I'm going to go with Impact, and then I want to go ahead and make this my favorite color. So we'll make that teal. Now I come down here and I want to do 3 words to describe me. So let's say I am, oh, I need a capital letter. Silly and hardworking. Okay, so you will notice that went ahead and gave you a new line. Let's say I got clicking around and I lost this and I start to panic. Uh-oh, what do I do? So you can always, at any time during your editing, you can use these 2 little back arrows here. So there's a back arrow that'll undo everything you did. And then the forward arrow redoes, or it's a redo button. So it's back to losing the text box. I just click undo 1 time and it's back. Okay, so change the font, change the color. Now, let's say of the 3 things I entered, silly is the thing that I am the most. So I want to bring attention to it. I'm going to come up here and bold and underline it. It doesn't ask you to do that in the directions. I'm just showing you that you can do that if you need to. Then this one, let's say we want to bring attention to it, I can italicize that one. So those, once you're clicked in a text box, those show up here, the B, I, and U. This here changes your text color. You can even change like the highlight here to make it have a yellow background. What you need to remember is that anytime when you're changing font or colors, you just need to make sure that it is easy to read. So we probably shouldn't be using like bright yellow text here that's super tiny. We want to be able to let our work be seen and easy to read. So we'll keep moving through here. You will notice when I go to the next slide, there's directions here at the bottom. It says to use your camera. So this is a place where there's another video that you can watch to show you how to do this. It's titled making and inserting a video or a picture. So you just go to insert and you use your camera. So more information on that throughout your slides. Down here, it asks you to use the image search. Also mentioned in another video when you changed your picture on your email. So you can go to image, search the web, and this is going to give you just a safe place to look for images that are kid appropriate. So we need to look for an image search of our favorite things and enter it. So we'll say Miss Evans, one of her favorite things. Boy, does she love some coffee. So we're gonna click the picture and insert. Then you'll notice it's huge when it comes in here. So all you need to do is pull the corners to make it small enough. You're just cropping the picture to fit inside your paper. So it should fit within this paper here. Then once you go to the next one, you just do the same thing again. So insert, image, search from the web. Let's see. Oh, see, click the wrong thing even when you're used to using this. So insert image, search the web. What else do I love? I really love Sour Patch Kids. So, man, there's lots of options on this one. How about, oh, the watermelons, those are good. We'll insert that. Again, it's going to be way bigger than you need it to be. So go ahead and make that smaller, put it inside a box. So yes, you do need to fill all 6 of these. And then it says that they want you to add text boxes to write about your favorite things. So in order to add a text box, you just click this box with a T, pull it out, and I would write something like, vanilla lattes are my favorite. If you notice that there's a red line under something that you write, you can always use your mouse and right click and it'll correct your spelling for you. It'll say something like, did you mean? Yes, I meant lattes and I put in too many E's, so it'll fix it for me. Anytime you see red or blue, just right click and it'll come up and help you fix your mistake. So that one looks good there. This one here, nothing that you haven't learned already, you just click in here to type. Remember, if you are changing fonts, colors, sizes, it needs to be something that is easy to read. Okay. These ones here, you just need to make sure that when you have these text boxes that your font just fits within there. So let's say, peek at my summer. I saw lots of people when I went to Coney Island. Okay, so if for some reason I typed too much and my font needs to be changed, let's say it looks like that. We don't want to leave it like that. That's difficult to read. So we're going to go back into our box, highlight what we wrote, and we can click this decrease font and just keep clicking it until it fits inside our circle. That looks pretty good. Leave it like that. So your prompts are at the top and you just type right inside. And that is good for a peek at your summer. So on this one, again, it's just typing. You can change font colors and sizes. Always make sure you use this direction box down here. It's going to show you what you need to enter. And then here you need to set 3 goals for yourself for your school year. So yes, the goals that you have for sports or video games or things at home are super important. But for this project, we just want you to set 3 goals that you can achieve while at Campbell Ridge or during virtual learning. So this is something school related, 3 things school related on this assignment. So as a refresher, if you get into an assignment and you are stumped, let's say it looks like this, you're really trying to click in here and edit and it just keeps spinning it through, make sure that you hit the escape button and then you'll be able to edit. This present mode is awesome to use when you are completely finished with your assignment. Click present and then you can just review back what exactly is it going to look like when you turn it in. So this is a good view just to double check what you've done. So you can see here, maybe I could go a little bit smaller in that circle. It's a little too big when I'm in present. And then I just hit escape and go back to editing. So once we're in here, pretty much anything that you need with font is up at the top. So you have your font style, the size, bold, italic, underline, color. You can highlight the text. Any of these tools up here help you format or change what you are writing. These 2 buttons here, undo and redo. If you lose something, come up here and just click undo. If you went too far, click redo. Okay, so that is how we will edit in slides. If you have any other questions, or if you'd like to know, let's say I want my name to be bold and you're kind of tired of clicking up here and doing bold every time or underline, your teacher has posted on Class Dojo some shortcuts that you can use on your keyboard. For example, if I want this underlined, I could do Control and U and it underlines it rather than me have to go up here and click underline. So there is a picture that you can view. It's on your Class Dojo. If you just want to keep that maybe by your workspace at home, then you can learn those shortcuts in order to save a little bit of time. Or you can always just use the buttons up here and that's fine too. So once you have this assignment or any assignment completely finished, you then have to turn it in. Whoops, sorry. So you will go to turn in assignment once you are finished. So it's always a good idea to make sure that you are in present mode and double check your work to make sure it looks the way you want before you turn it in. If you have any other questions, or if you're not sure how to fix a certain thing, just ask your teacher and they will be more than happy to help you. Thank you. Have an awesome day.